Yo guys, this is JackC99 and today we're back for another brand new video, and it is a victory at Goodison Park for the Gunners once again this season. Amazingly done. I know we did leave it late, but we'll get right into this video, talk about this real quick. Make sure to like and subscribe, helps the channel out every day on every upload that I upload daily, and let's get right into it. So, what can I say? There is going to be some negativity said here, starting with the VAR once again. I found out that Arsenal had scored, to then hear the commentator saying, oh wait, it's getting checked by VAR, and then it gets ruled offside. Now, to be honest, that Arsenal goal to me didn't look offside. I watched the highlights and I looked at it and I'm like, VAR's got that completely wrong. Typical Everton are lucky they didn't get even more goals put past them, because I don't think it should have ended 1-0 in my opinion. I think it should have ended at least 5-0 at least, because Arsenal were the better team. Everton were like the weakest link. Goodison Park today, and I'm not going to be funny, right? Everton are not going to survive this season, and the way I see it, Everton are going to struggle. I mean, if my English team, Arsenal, can sail past them, whether it's 1-0 or 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, doesn't matter, and we legit, out of no circumstances, sailed past them, took the 3 points, and that was it to hold off. And to be quite honest with you, there's one thing I've got to say about Jordan Pickford. His attitude towards the referee today was shocking, because he swore at the referee, so Jordan Pickford could be looking at a match ban at least, because when I was watching the highlights, you seen Jordan Pickford cursing and swearing at the referee, so I don't know what that was all about. But Arsenal won. That's the main thing. The manager's happy. Basically, what I'm trying to say is like, Arsenal are doing good. They continue their unbeaten run in the Premier League. You look at who we've got next. We have Ange Postecoglou's Tottenham Hotspur up next, so that's going to be a wee bit of a challenge, because you've got to get, because now that Tottenham are playing in Ange Postecoglou's style of play, you've got to try and find a way to break Tottenham down, because it is a derby up next. So now that we've put Everton aside and every team we've played this season so far aside so far, you want to look at that and you want to say, right, we're on a good run of form at the moment. We've bet Man United at home, we've bet Everton away, and we started off the season with a win as well, and then a draw, but that doesn't matter. It's Arsenal team, which I do have a good feeling about, by the way. I can see us doing well in Champions League. I know there's a lot of people slating Arsenal, saying, oh, they're going to do terrible in Champions League, they're really, really going to struggle. No, they're not, because we've got Declan Rice, we've got Gabriel Jesus, we've got a lot of good talented players in that squad that will help us in the group stages of the Champions League. I can see us hopefully progressing past the group stages, maybe at least finishing, I'm hoping, top of our group. Taking it a game at a time, I'm hoping we do finish top of that group. It doesn't look like it's a group, but when you look at it, even if you win most of the games home and away, you would have a chance of qualifying for the last, I think it's the last 16 or something like that, and then you just progress. But it wasn't a very, like, the way I seen it at Goodison Park today is, Everton didn't play in a nice manner. Like, they were very scrappy at times as well, so I was a bit frustrated that the first goal got chopped off, but then the goal scorer from the goal that got chopped off. He went off injured. There's not much news now on that injured player. I'm hoping he's alright because we can't afford injuries now, especially with Champions League coming up. And obviously the derby as well against Tottenham. Luckily, I think it's at home. Actually, it is. It's actually at the Emirates, so that's a good sign. But I'm a bit disappointed that it wasn't more goals, but you know what Everton are like. They play scrappy, play dirty as well, and they're not a very nice team to come up against. So, in my opinion, Arsenal are still technically flying in the Premier League because they're back where they're not at the top of the league, but you know what I mean. They're actually in the top 4 at least, I think, now, because they were in 6th. Now they're in the top 4 because they've overtaken Brighton Hove Albion. That's what we wanted today, and I'm happy that we've kind of got back into the top 4 and we're in a good position ahead of the big, massive North London derby. This is where you want to win a derby next week, and if you didn't win that, then it's going to be a real struggle. But I think, with the way I'm seeing it right now, we've actually beat Arsenal. We've actually bet Tottenham in derbies as well. Whether you win or you lose, you still need, as long as you work as a team, you're still going to win the derby. But in my opinion, Arsenal are looking like a really good team at the moment, and I think they've learnt for last season, like bottling it in the last 5 games. It's not that they lost all 5 of the games. They dropped points leading up to the Man City game last season, so they got beat on 2, drew, and then got beat at Man City, and then I think they won after that as well. So it wasn't too bad, but they were still a team. But I think this season's going to be about Arsenal getting revenge on Man City. Fingers crossed. I hope they do. It needs to happen this season. I want to see Arsenal beat Man City, whether it's home, whether it's away. Hopefully both, if anything, because I can see Man City slipping up this season. I don't care about Erling Haaland. Big fucking deal. I don't give a shit about him. He's easy to get taken down. It got done in the Manchester United derby at Old Trafford last season. It'll happen. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you like, share and subscribe and enable notifications so that you don't miss out on any future uploads, and I will catch you guys in the very next video. Have a safe travel back, Arsenal fans, back to Arsenal, and after being at Goodison Park, one of the oldest stadiums in the Premier League. Hopefully we will only see Everton next season, touch wood, and stay safe, Arsenal fans, and I'll see you in the next video.